Hey, everybody behave. Hey. We're gonna, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Modern Day Statesmen and Women, to this voting meeting of the House Education Committee, which I'm calling to order. I'd like to remind everyone that this meeting is being recorded and live streamed for members of the public. For nobody's participating virtually, for those in person, please silence your electronic devices. We will now take attendance. Tom, if you'll be so kind.
Chairman Schweier.
Here.
Representatives Abney, Curry, Friel, Isaacson, Kazim,
Designation.
Nelson,
Designation.
O'Mara, Friel Otten,
Designation.
Probst,
Designation.
Prokopiak, Smith Waddell,
Designation.
Takak,
Designation.
Young. Chairman Cutler.
Present.
Representatives Anderson, Cooper, Diorsi, Lime, Kozak,
Designation.
McKenzie, Ortitai,
Designation.
Rosel, Schlegel, Shalaba,
Designation.
Watro. A quorum is present.
Thank you, sir. Having established a quorum, we will be considering 4 bills and 1 re-referral on today's agenda. First, Chair calls up House Bill 938, printers number 1004. Kate, will you please read a summary of this legislation?
House Bill 938 amends the Public School Code to reduce the number of members from trustees of PASSHE institutions on the PASSHE Board of Governors from 5 to 3, and adds 1 member of the State System Bargaining Unit of AFSCME and 1 member who must be a current or retired member of the State System Bargaining Unit of ABSCUF.
Thank you. And as we know, Chairman Briggs is nothing if not perfectly prompt and knows exactly when to walk in the room. Sir, do you have any comments on your legislation?
That is pro. I had to take my kids to their job this morning, so I apologize for being late. I really just want to thank the chairmans for considering this. Chairman Schweier advanced this bill through committee last session. I've been on the PASSHE board on behalf of the Democratic Caucus for 7 years now, and there's the administration has appointees, the legislative body has appointees, there's student representation on the board, and what's missing is, though we have a non-voting faculty member who engages in conversations, what's missing is a real voting voice of our faculty and our staff. And I think the decisions we've made over the years, their voice would have been very valuable for me, and I think all the other board members to take into account when we made really difficult decisions. So that's what this bill is addressing. We tried to do it through board action, but unfortunately, I think we're going to need a legislative action to get this done. So thank you so much for considering it, and I will let the meeting go. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. Are there any questions or comments on 938? Chair Cutler.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I just had a couple concerns, and I'll be happy to talk to the prime sponsor afterwards, but they really are centered around how we would decide which board members go off. And then I personally like the healthy tension that we currently have as we negotiate contracts. And I think that that's good for the institution. I understand from the educational standpoints that the prime sponsor raised and having that input. But I think that going forward, the other question I would have, quite frankly, is why these 2 unions? There's a variety of unions that are, in fact, engaging with PASSHE on a regular basis, and nothing against those 2 particular ones, but why not any of the other ones as well? And so with that in mind, I will be a no vote.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Representative Anderson?
I just have a couple of questions. So does this board participate in collective bargaining agreement or negotiations for professors and teachers?
They have to approve a union contract. Boards typically aren't directly involved in negotiations, sir.
So you will have people that are part of the collective bargaining unit or benefit from the collective bargaining unit voting on their own collective bargaining unit. Is that correct?
Very, very candidly, sir, I think they would be asked to recuse themselves of those things.
But that's not in the bill.
It's not in the bill that I'm aware of.
So it's possible that we negotiate a collective bargaining agreement, and then those that are, there's people represented on both sides of the collective bargaining, so they can vote to approve or deny their own agreement that they negotiated. Seems like a conflict of interest, and I don't think I'm real comfortable with, well, they could recuse themselves or should recuse themselves. That's exactly why I will be a no vote on this bill.
Thank you, sir. And let the record reflect that Representative Frillotten has joined us. Are there any other questions or comments on House Bill 938? Representative McKenzie.
I just would like to clarify something. I think that in our school districts, a school teacher who is teaching in a district is not allowed to be elected as a member of that school board. Is that correct or not correct? So I think this would be very similar to that situation. So I don't think that I can go along with this. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. And I believe Representative Nelson has joined us, and I'd like to recognize Representative Prokopiak.
Interest, you would have to recuse yourself under the ethics law. So it's not a situation where it needs to be in the bill because it's already covered under something else in the law. So if you have a financial interest, you would have to recuse yourself. If you're voting on your own contract, you would have to recuse yourself. So I don't think it would be, we don't need it in the law in this situation.
Thank you, sir. Are there any other questions or comments on House Bill 938? I'd like to let the record reflect that Representative Probst and Representative Takak are here. And with that, I'll ask for a vote. Tom, we'll do a roll call.
Chairman Schweier.
Yes.
Representatives Abney, Curry, Friel, Isaacson, Kazim,
Yes by designation.
Nelson,
Yes.
O'Mara, Friel Otten, Probst, Prokopiak, Smith Waddell,
Yes by designation.
Takak, Young. Chairman Cutler.
No.
Representatives Anderson, Cooper, Diorsi, Lime, Kozak,
Designation no.
McKenzie, Ortitai,
Designation no.
Brazel, Schlegel, Shalaba,
Designation no.
Wattrow. The ayes are 14, the nays are 12. The bill passes.
Thank you. House Bill 938 will be reported as committed. We are going over House Bill 1536. I will say it's still a policy that I like, and I think I'd like to. I sincerely hope that we're able to get to a spot on it. I think the Senate is considering something similar as well. But Chair Cutler, do you have anything to say on that, sir?
Mr. Chairman, I just wanted to thank you for working with us on that one as we continue to do that. Look forward to hearing from the stakeholders. It'll be important to get their input and hopefully agreement.
Thank you, sir. And thank you for your good work on that legislation. Moving forward, Chair will call up Senate Bill 315, printers number 249, sponsored by our former colleague, Senator Culver. And Kate, if you'll please read a summary of Senate Bill 315.
Senate Bill 315 amends the Public School Code to lock in the data used in the Career and Technical Education Equipment Grants on June 1st of each year.
Thank you. Are there any questions or comments on Senate Bill 315? Seeing none, do we need a roll call, sir?
I think we're good.
I will ask this question. Are there any negative votes on Senate Bill 315? Hearing none, Senate Bill 315 will be reported as committed as a unanimous vote, sir. Thank you, Chair. On other business, is there a motion to consider House Bill 1626, printers number 1936 by Representative Guzman? Representative Isaacson makes that motion, seconded by Representative Young. Thank you both. Kate, will you please give us a description on House Bill 1626?
House Bill 1626 amends the public school code to make the cosmetology training through Career and Technical Center pilot program, which was enacted in the 21-22 school year, a permanent program in the State Board of Cosmetology.
Thank you. Are there questions or comments on this legislation? Chair Cutler?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just wanted to voice my support for not only this bill, but the next one as well. This is a concept that Chairman Struzzi had previously introduced as an omnibus bill, and so I would ask our members to support the permanent extension of this program.
Thank you, sir. Are there any other questions or comments on House Bill 1536? I'm sorry, 1626. I apologize. Are there any negative votes on it? Seeing none, this legislation will be reported as committed with a unanimous vote. Thank you all. Moving forward, is there a motion? I'm going to ask for a motion to consider House Bill 1627, printers number 1968, by our own Representative Kazim. Is there a motion, Representative O'Mara? Is there a second? Thank you, Representative Cutler. Kate, will you please give a description of this legislation?
House Bill 1627 amends the public school code to make the cosmetology training through Career and Technical Center pilot program, which was enacted in the 21-22 school year, a permanent program in the State Board of Cosmetology. House Bill 1626 previously was the same thing for barbers. My apologies.
Thank you. Are there any questions or comments? Seeing none, are there any negative votes on House Bill 1627? Seeing none, you can mark this as a unanimous vote, and it will be reported as committed. Thank you very much. Moving forward, is there a motion to re-refer House Bill 1539, printers number 1810, to the House Energy Committee? Chair Cutler, thank you. Is there a second? Representative O'Mara, thank you, ma'am. Kate, quick description?
House Bill 1539 establishes the Electric School Bus Grant Program and the Electric School Bus Grant Program Fund.
Thank you. Are there any questions or comments on the motion to re-refer? Are there any negative votes on the motion to re-refer? Seeing none, approved and unanimously approved. House Bill 1539 will be re-referred to the House Energy Committee. Before we adjourn, I'd like to thank all the staff and all the members for their flexibility on this voting meeting. Just want to give everybody a heads up. There is a better than 50-50 chance that we will have a voting meeting on the floor tomorrow to consider another Senate bill. Called from the floor tomorrow to consider another Senate bill sometime around first break. The room we have reserved is this one, so we will keep Chair Cutler, you and your staff apprised. Once we get to final decision on that, we'll let everybody know as quickly as possible. But I should be able to call that voting meeting on the floor tomorrow. With that, this motion is adjourned. Thank you all so much.